The Coptic. Everybody said they was gonna hold me down, till I wrote a couple books, niggas don't know me now. Broke the whole world down like an OG Kush Brown, then I passed it all around, cause I'm known around town. And I can't be greedy, gotta get to the needy, gotta live in the city, in the bright lights fight. Everybody think they tight, for the vibe, my tribes don't come in no type of dance. You get no second chance when you fall with the dog head bounce in your hog headlights in the fog, in the middle of the desert. We was counting chips together, then I saw your bird feathers, then your black got measured, watch your body drop like hot embers. When we speak business, don't have the hot temper. Never was a pretender, just need to go get her with a fat derriere. We put two in the air. Did she take the dance and bear and ride me in the chair till the time got lost? How you test God? I already hung on the cross. How you test the devil when I pissed on the cross? We're some spaceship, bitch, it's time to live, dog. You get with Christian Call, oh hell, the A-dog, the bill and pays off. Yeah, carry your mouth, watch your mouth, cause it gets very scary, that's out. Boss, what's that about? Leave them hanging on trees, so screams of G's, yeah, they be in the breeze. Seen so many things, cartel, money, sour cream and cheese. With the guacamole, I'm the one and only. Halo, call me, they gave you the OG holy. No one is before me, better know it. Show gon' show it, it's that Holy Ghost shit with my Bloody Mary. On the block of love, getting dust with my fairies. I'm concealed with the carry, I'm too real for the sherry. For the likes and comments, you'll wish and promise. Shit you spit be garbage, can get with a mix of piss and vomit. I'm a super soaker, never will a troop be over for the hot Ruger holder. When the ice makes you colder, advice for a true soldier. What a lucid soldier, you are Joe without a Johnson, brought the retreat to the mob. Hoes want the boyfriend, then give him a bob. Cause I need me a slave, free labor as always. Been the way to get paid, came from the grave of strange fruit decay. Never lose my way, this is presidential credentials with a gritty nipple. Big hips on the bitch, call her hungry hippo. Hop in the Hummer like the blunt with the zipple, make life so simple. I'm a all another nigga and you bitches in the middle. This is Batman, Robin, the Joker and the Riddle. Poke holes in a little, this is God official. In the blood, in the tissue, you don't want that issue. Grandma will miss you, mock my word, the block will burn. When it's not your turn, better plot and learn. Cause when ain't turn, it's not your concern. Seems like I'm like a bird just to get out the cage. This is Sunday covered in a werewolf's rage. Count Dracula game, sleep during the day. This is nocturnal, Glock burn hoes, Dante's Inferno. Faith size of a kernel corn, 82, 83, yes a pimp was born. When they hate on me, take it up with the Lord, and they'll say what for. Don't be jealous of the good fellas. Niggas got a good grip of what the truth tells us. The Gnostic. Don't get whiplash, cause the whip moved too fast. This is witchcraft, you can't fit that in your mouth where the cat piss at. We split rats if they snitch facts about how we get racks. Got dough like Dow Jones and NASDAQ. Yo, Botox bitch look just like a hazmat. Proceed with caution, make them bleed till they see the coffin. We do not believe in talking, vote for the G for office, chicken hawking. Anyone that wants some, this is raw ton, Mr. Iron Lung. Keep them hoes unsprung like flies on elephant dung. The shit's on purpose, don't get nervous. Start choking like your throat's not working. Make your face look like a merkin. My fans be hurting for more rhymes. What's he gonna say this time? My game like a landmine that you can't find till you feel a tingle in your spine like strychnine. Her got her Harry Pot open. I guess I'ma be the Harry Potter stroking. The best MC between Boston and Oakland. Got them on their knees hoping and praying, saying that they saw the amazing. God said the earth is not for saving. Keep a fat bitch craving. What the heifer verse of praising pool. The great judge makes the rules. Gotta hate grudge for you fools, so they take slugs and ooze. Take your bitch with her fake button move. This is more than paying dues. This is generational wealth. You couldn't have said it better yourself. You're playing with stealth while you're walking with death. So start watching your steps like Billie Jean. He comes from the day of the hay and Billy Bees. Plus he keeps his Chevy clean, but they say he's really mean. Saga City, fuck a team. This is life, fuck a dream. Had to get my life right off the triple beam. Damn nigga, can you breathe? Dirty pistol shooting clean. Do you niggas rappers sing? Sound like crap covered with cream. Tell you one more thing about this new thing. How you shooting and seeing what the loot brings. You niggas goofy. This ain't no movie. This is reality. Come and see. Kiss the feet of the majesty that reeks blasphemy. Talk for shit, then colostomy. Is he paid? He got to be. Drop the prophecy every day. On my way, in my big wheel. Making big deals. Make your pig squeal for a big meal. I'ma keep it real. This is all hermetic and you couldn't get it if I alphabetic. Born with this shit embedded with wings on my back. Plus a bat, then I'll swing it or snatch. This she'll be on her knees in the back just to bring me the stack. That's what the fishnet catch. One bad apple fucking up that batch. I've been knighted and scratched. What type of alchemy is that? Turn your unicorn into a Cadillac. Yeah, bitch, daddy's back. Best believe. Bake that bread at 720 degrees. Wake the dead and build a whole army. You couldn't start me with a famine as I mob with the god mammon. Are you niggas understanding? Guess not. So my foot's cramming in your loose cannon. Won't leave your bitch caboose abandoned. Knock them out they shoes where they standing. This is 1920 jazz blues, double jamming, moving with the left handed. So the right don't know, got kilos, about as bright as snow. Chris Kringle, leave you with a white nose. OG, I keep a tight pose, keep some happy hype hoes. Sacrifice for the angel Michael. You niggas is recycled and don't deserve a title. I won't speak with my hand on the Bible. 223 in the rifle for the weak rival. Each cycle of the equinox, a silver fox makes Goldilocks, drink stops and get leprechauns pot. My pimpin' like Ripley's, believe it or not. You niggas know I'm on top. Pull up in that dinosaur drop. It's not your video prop, so please stop. Fuck hip hop. You niggas is hopping hips while I'm copping banana clips for the apocalypse. Them hot link lips is always talking big shit. I figure 8 skate all of it. You skinny G niggas call you bitch, cause I know you scared of shit, but I'll conquer that witch.
Conquer that witch. What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, y'all here at the Money Religion, man, on this Monday. You know, it's kind of cloudy. They say it's about to be a blizzard over there in Denver, Colorado. So for those who are out there, watch out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I thought the subject for today needs to be, we'll talk about that a little bit. I only got about an hour. I got to get up out of here kind of early today. I got some things to tend to. But besides that, I definitely appreciate everybody who's here, who's made it. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely have a show tomorrow. Hopefully it's something explosive. We'll be talking about that later. But as of right now, of course, I still got the sale going for March Madness. Let's put it up here. The Kicked Out of Heaven, all 3 volumes, the Black Man's Bible, the Ethereal, all paperback, and plus the 4 ebooks for free. That is the Real Nigga Etiquette, the Real Nigga Etiquette VooDoo edition, and also the Encyclopedia on the Alchemy of Women, volume 1 and 2. So all of that's for $100. You can go to theblackmansbible.com or you can go to kickedoutofheaven.com and receive it there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I thought, it was pertinent to go ahead and, recognize and approach the elephant in the room when it comes to what done happened over the past 10, 20 years with this whole conscious movement shit. And as we see, there's been a large psychological collapse. And the psychological collapse was a lot of people thought they were going to, get online and talk about some Egyptian gods and become the Michael Jackson and attain a popularity level of, a Tupac, and they were going to die draped in gold because they were the next Marcus Garvey. You niggas is some fucking clowns. But I saw that shit. Any nigga who, has any type of experience on the street ain't going to promote no, any experience with real business, real money, isn't going to be out here promoting no type of revolutionary shit. You know what I'm saying? And, the reasoning being is because first, you want to go to war, you better get your money right. You know what I'm saying? And you niggas in the conscious movement do not have your money right. And you sitting up here promoting a lot of violent action and a lot of aggression and a lot of anger and hatred that you're actually not doing anything about. And so it's all a comical, it's all a show. And I guess, by default, the majority of, the black race here in America did come out of the whole slavery thing. And there was a lot of entertainment that was implemented for our survival. And also it was enforced upon us during the course of even coming here. They made niggas dance on slave ships with chains on their feet and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So this is the position. And by default, a lot of niggas fell into this entertainment space now that they got the camera. In reality, when I first got up on here, I got up on here just to put up music, which is a leg or a part of, entertainment. But the embarrassing and the soul terror, the soul destruction that was going on, that has been going on in entertainment recently, wasn't going on at that time. And I was just putting up a little music, and then I said, hey, I got angry one day at the job. I said, let me go put up a video talking about why niggas don't read. And then, it just trailblazed from there. But I always kept it funky. And one thing about me, I've had experiences with the streets, so I'm not gonna get up here and tell you niggas to rah 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 and have the feds and have the SWAT team kicking down your door, because the SWAT team will show up. This is reality. This can happen. And as we have witnessed with many individuals, the first thing I saw on how this whole conscious community thing was about to collapse was when the Moors came out here with all these Moorish papers and all of this shit, and they were, basically attacking their own with, false information and lies and overtaxing, trying to charge niggas $1,500, $800 here. And then niggas started trying to provide classes and whatnot and didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. And it's extreme embarrassment that occurred. And then, after that, some say, that I was the pinnacle or the marker of the declining of the conscious movement, because I went to New York with the Kicked Out of Heaven books, and those niggas didn't know how to approach it. They didn't know what to say, and they just immediately tried to haul off into arguing with me. And I didn't go up there to argue. I came up there to present. You know what I'm saying? So niggas wanted to argue, and and that's what happens whenever I walk in the room. Niggas automatically want to put on their contest line and shit. It's like, nigga, I don't know you and I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna try and test you on shit, nigga. Like, who the fuck are you? And if I do test you and win, what do I get? Nothing. There's no trophy, nigga. You get no reward. And if you test me and you win, what the fuck do you get? Nothing. There's no reward. You see, the nigga is so caught up into an empty space of nothingness with their anger and their hatred and what they're focused on. It's just like, that's why I just keep the separation line. And that's why you'll never see me in the same shoes as a young Pharaoh or what's that other nigga name? A Seer, the Duke of Tears, and all these other niggas out here getting up on the videos, talking about they don't know where their children at, they don't know where their wife is at, they going through domestic violence issues. I ain't never had a domestic violence issue in my motherfucking life, nigga. You motherfucking clowns. But I saw niggas was clowns a long time ago, because due to the 90s and the shit that was available during the 80s and the 90s, and if you didn't get involved, or you didn't have certain experiences related to the streets, then nigga, you was just pussy. You was underneath grandma's skirt and you went to church. You was up in the church and getting told what to do. You know what I'm saying? And you niggas didn't grow up to be no fucking men. And that's why none of these niggas survived, because they didn't grow up to be a fucking man. You see what I'm saying? And I think it was very embarrassing on what's happened with this conscious community thing. Personally, I don't teach this conscious shit to my sons. I won't. There's a very large ritual behind the whole MLK and the Malcolm X, and it's the representation of Moloch, and it's the whole sacrificing of black babies into Moloch's mouth, and you receive nothing. At the end of that, you put your babies all up in the whole NOI Malcolm X thing, and there's nothing that you receive after it. It's nothing but anger and frustration, and it puts you outside of, it puts you in a combative, revengeful, rogue type mind frame, where you want to be a combatant towards society. And rightfully so. There's energy, or there's things in history that states these things are honorably to be attached to your character type when you operate in America, basically. And because vengeance or revenge is definitely a code of honor, and but if you ain't got your money right, and you ain't studied no wars, and you ain't got no tactics, and you have nothing to support this revengeful mind, then guess what? You have to be a subordinate. You have to be, you're behind enemy lines, and you're going to be subjugated. And You're going to be a prisoner of war, basically. And that's what the majority of these niggas are. And, you know, once we started to see what's going on with, all the scholars that passed, that was also very embarrassing over the past couple of years. A lot of them didn't have children. A lot of them didn't have a loving mate or a loving household. A lot of them had to have strangers pay for their funerals. You know, they didn't have life insurance or anything of that nature in place, you know, for whatever possibilities came by, and those situations did come by, and it was just embarrassing. The whole situation is embarrassing. You know, we couldn't take care of the grassroots leaders, and we can't take care of the estate of our famous individuals who are artists. I'm not going to necessarily call them leaders, but the James Brown, the Prince, and so on and so forth. So, I mean, it's a failed system, obviously, and you know, I've had many black women over the years call me up talking about, you know, how she had faith in the people, and they were putting their children in front of these videos, in front of the Bobby Hemmets and the Phil Valentines and all of that, you know. And there was no hardcore curriculum designed behind what these individuals were speaking. They're just, you know, the majority of the information that was spoken is definitely pseudo, okay, and also a large percentage of conspiracy theory. Now, there was a lot of facts that need to be considered, that was spoken by many of our greats: Dick Gregory, Phil Valentine, so on and so forth. But then at the same time, how great is your thinking if you don't understand organization? And there should have been some type of guild that was put together with the many black minds that we had: Joel Pookrum, Francis Cress Welsing, Ivan Van Sertima, so on and so forth. There should have been some type of unification done so it could be presentable as a multitude of different teachers on different subjects, and there could have been a school that was created, or something of that nature. And it's just like what we have right now: Umar Johnson trying to do a school. But what is your curriculum, bro? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, nigga? All you do is talk about facts about how white folks is holding us back, basically. Well, didn't no white people hold me back from producing all the books that I produced, my nigga? And as a matter of fact, it's referenced up in their universities as well. So I don't comprehend, you know, the mentality of most, and I'm seeing the psychological collapse of the conscious movement extending way far past that. There's a lot of individuals who thought they were going to be able to get online and you know, become the great I am and be followed, and be the leader that walks across the San Francisco Bridge or some shit. I don't know, the Brooklyn Bridge. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, because a lot of niggas ain't thinking. They're not thinking about the Z point of the situation. You see what I'm saying? And that's why when I came up in here, I saw the information available. I saw the DVDs, and I said, okay, let me go ahead and put that together, you know, and develop a business out of it. And I did, and it's a successful business, and it's still thriving to this day. And it's been operating for over 10 years. Okay, I got on YouTube at around 2009, 10. I had that in place by 2010, 11. So yeah, it's been about 14 years. And you can't find any other black individual online that has had a business operating for 14 years that is assisting people and is also still standing strong, okay, and it doesn't have any complaints on the Better Business Bureau, okay, and things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? I showed up to the 125th Street. They didn't really know what to do, and they weren't educated on their so-called quote unquote enemy. You know, they but Tariq, you have to understand, man. Um, the whole foundational Black America thing, yeah, whatever. You know, if you're real wise about what's going on, you know, overall, um, you would understand that any type of culturally, how can I put this? Any culturally founded group that has a intent of division is considered a combatant to the democracy of America, basically. And usually these groups are created by CIA. So once again, I'm going to tell you to go read Masters of Deceit by J. Edgar Hoover. J. Edgar Hoover took down Marcus Garvey. He took down the Black Panthers. He took down Malcolm X. He took down a lot of individuals. So if you can't understand the thinking and the blueprint creation done by your quote unquote enemies, then you're not understanding the battlefield that you're on. And that's why I had to go dig up the culture, and see who you Europeans are and how do you really think, and I dug it up. I think I did a pretty good job, and I did it for so everybody could know, the conscious community is done, brother. You best believe that. There is no conscious community because first, when we talk about the word community, that is a physical location. And there is not one physical location inside of any one of these major cities where we have a boundary around the neighborhood and we are self-reliant with our economic structure and our produce. We're not providing for each other. The conscious community doesn't provide anything for anybody else, not even for their own. Like I stated earlier, they couldn't even bury their own leaders. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to a nigga like Tariq, who has a similar background as me when it comes to, popping on a motherfucking broad and get some money out the concrete, niggas is hustlers, niggas is businessmen. And what did Tariq do first? Tariq went and did the hidden colors because he knew you had hype and he had a connection to put it in the movie theaters, and he's going to just eat off the Negro hype. And that's all there is to it. Eat off the Negro hype. That's all this internet is feed off the hype, because that's all the Negro wants to do. They want to be wide-eyed and wowed about something and, put their money towards the hype. And then that's the only fucking endorphins that pop in their brain for their euphoric high on the situation, because nothing's being done. You take what I'm saying? Nothing is being done. There was so-called the museum in LA and, by the brother Tariq and whatnot. And people started complaining to him like, yo, we don't want to do no comedy shows up in there, not understanding that he has to pay a rent for the location. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to business, the black collective thought doesn't thoroughly understand how business operates or the details within inside of it. That's why the majority of them are working jobs. Do you understand? Because they can't comprehend the details of business and how it operates and what the people may need and how to provide how to provide a solution to a problem, which is the bottom line. And as you stated in the comment, it says Tariq is doing pretty well. Yeah, Tariq is, he himself, you dig what I'm saying, is not a blueprint system for everybody to be millionaires. He's got a system for him to be a millionaire. You dig what I'm saying? And then the Negro is just going to idolize, and that's what you need to do when it comes to the black thought pattern. You have to come in with the shiny diamonds. Maybe I just take out my eyeballs, put a big old diamond in my eyeball, and then, put platinum teeth on and put 20 chains on and all of that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way you're going to catch attention with Negroes. You have to put an ankh on your eye. You have to put on a funny fucking hat. You have to put on some funny fucking outfit. You have to be the quote unquote prophet. You have to be part of the goddamn not fucking around coalition. Do you know how many fed ass niggas was up in here? There's even some of them niggas, that nigga Irritated Genie done worked directly for the feds, nigga, and was all up in this motherfucking conscious community. There's all types of niggas up in that conscious community that's supposed to be your teachers, and these niggas is fed informants, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And the only motherfuckers that can really be revolutionaries or whatever the fuck are niggas who got real jackets on them. And niggas who done already been in the criminal arts and understand the dark arts. You see what I'm saying? Because the niggas that just came out of grandma's church and shit and just came out the fucking mosque and shit, nigga, you too fucking green for how this shit really, really, really works and transpires and will involve you and will, destroy your whole existence, my nigga, because it has happened. Do you understand me? They know that. They know that, oh, the Negro needs the prophet wearing the white linen, walking out of the limo. We were going to make some doves land on their shoulder, and he is the sacred one from the seventh bloodline of Haile Selassie. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Like, nigga, see, I don't need all that illusion shit. You want to know why? True intellect doesn't need none of that clown fucking shit to understand the mathematics of existence. You see what I'm saying? You've never seen Jordan Maxwell come up to the microphone dressed with all that clown ass shit. You've never seen David Icke come up to the microphone with all that clown ass shit. You've never seen Michael Sarion. You've never seen none of them white boys. You've never seen who is it? William Cooper, who wrote the Behold the Pale Horse. I got his film. Okay, he don't come to the microphone wearing no funny ass fucking outfit. It's only the Negro who needs that weird ass shit. You ain't never seen no Chinese motherfuckers speaking in said format unless it's one of their attires that's aligned with their martial art. Besides that, when you see a Chinese motherfucker, they are in a 3-piece suit. They're in a suit, my nigga. You know. Let's put this comment up. Cool Bully says, I've been studying the African conflicts between tribes on the X. I think he's talking about Twitter. In the modern world, the level of hate is astronomical. I'm convinced now there will never be unity amongst the Negro race. Yeah, when you talking about what's going on in Africa, them niggas will put 3-4 tires on top of your ass and set it on fire. You know? Yeah, Tariq says a lot of things that are true, but what a motherfucker is saying is still in a space of nothingness. And Martin Luther King said a lot of beautiful things. Malcolm X said a lot of beautiful things. Dog, how much saying it has to be done? But see, I understand the whole status of doing and getting things done. That's why I said, you know what? I'm not finna be sitting up here just running my fucking mouth for 15 years like I have, nigga. I'm finna put some product in the game. Not only the product of all the lecturers that you admire, but we're gonna expand the line, you know, and because I can do this on my own. You said I don't have to put no reliability with nobody else. And niggas get mad at you when you do shit on your own and you don't include them, even though they only want to be involved so they can stagnate and fuck your process up. You know, they can, because you put some responsibilities in their hand and they gonna fumble the ball and they gonna do it on purpose so they can fuck your line up, because deep down in Negro thinking, they think, oh, this nigga ain't gonna be able to do shit without me. So since I'm the source, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out and see if this nigga is sink or swim. Motherfucker, I swim coast to coast. There's a lot of people that try to do that shit with me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't let it don't prevail. You don't see me. You can't pick out one video. I get up here complaining and crying about some nigga saying he was gonna fuck with me and they ended up pulling out. You know what I'm saying? But my production line is still going. You dig what I'm saying? Okay, even when the nigga had to move, even when I lost my girl, even when my donk sat up in the motherfucking shop for 4 or 5 years, nigga, you ain't see me up here crying like no motherfucking bitch about not having no money or not having this and not having that. Nigga, I still get shit done. You understand? It's a different line. My mom raised me to survive on your own. Don't trust any goddamn body. Nigga, survive, do this shit your goddamn self, you know? But a lot of people don't like that shit. A lot of people get very offended when you do shit by yourself because they're not involved and they want to have some form of greatness. Do you know how many relationships I lost just by giving people the 3-volume series I did because they look at me like, oh, but you some old street nigga and you done did this level of work and I ain't did shit. It reflects on them and then they bow out gracefully. It's like they disintegrate, like the witch from the wild from the Wicked Witch of the West is what I meant to say. You dig what I'm saying? So you know, whatever you want to operate off of them little inferior petty mind frames, and you operate off that shit because 720 don't, and I never will, my nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's counterproductive and it's unprogressive. You're not going to progress with those type of mentalities. And as we see with this psychological collapse of the conscious movement, there has been no progression. Okay, there's been a couple of aha moments, and those aha moments were niggas getting locked up and getting sent to the fucking penitentiary. You know, all about touching on some pussy. Nigga, touching on the tender butt. You should have left it alone, nigga. And look at where you got caught up while I'm over here delivering babies online and writing encyclopedias about females and shit. You niggas is over here getting your ass sent to the fucking penitentiary, about a fucking female. But these are the same niggas that was over here calling black woman God, black woman God, black woman God. And the bitch ass nigga Jehuti tried to use the name of Thoth. And nigga, how dare you, nigga? You ended up with life in prison, selling heroin to somebody in the fucking jail, and the motherfucker overdosed, and you caught another case, nigga, all the way in Washington State. Get the fuck out of here. And these are the niggas that you was listening to. These are the niggas that everybody was supporting in this whole conscious line, B. That's what makes the thing so interesting. And I told niggas from the get-go, yo, do business, start businesses, B. We have to put our brains together based on money. That's why my whole situation is called the money religion. And a lot of people can't do it. And a lot of people don't have that bite. They don't have that desire, or they don't see that is a possible goal for them to get larger money, 6 figures, 7 figures. I've already popped 6 figures, about to pop another 6 figures. You dig what I'm saying? So it's not a problem. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's really sad what didn't happen. A lot of people got robbed in the conscious community, and nobody can ever say I robbed them. They got valid product, and the Machiavellian mindset. What do you mean by that? Somebody had to take on the Machiavelli. This is the continuation of Pac's Machiavelli right here. This is the continuation of Pac naming his album Machiavelli. And the Machiavellian mindset is definitely what allows you to progress. You dig what I'm saying? And, you have to understand that, as I've always stated, your intelligence is your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And if we got idiots out here who expect to be all friendly and lovey-dovey and shit with a stranger, or expect other people to approach them with sympathy and all that other shit, nigga, you ain't never been, taught by the streets. I guess you need to be taught a lesson so you can place more security on how you operate and who you operate with. You see what I'm saying? So this is just the reality to the situation, man, and it's very ugly. We have yet to see any other individuals in the conscious community to come out with any valid materials when it comes to literature. Supposedly, Polite came out with 90 books, but he ended up being a great charlatan, as I already saw. But those who don't have good judgment were not able to see it. Do you understand? And we definitely see the nigga said he gonna show up right across the street from my house, walking down the street 6 o'clock in the morning, nigga, when I'm taking my kids to school, nigga. Like, what the fuck, nigga? What type of CIA fed shit is you niggas on? You know what I'm saying? I keep the distance, B. I don't play no motherfucking games, and I'm not fenced to. You understand? And, we've seen a multitude of different situations. Supposedly, Taj Tariq was in the hospital recently. I hope he is able to get out of his situation, whatever that is. We don't want any ill will placed on anybody. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely a scenario where people got very confused with this whole turn your driver's license in and turn your social security card over and you get the number of your fucking social security number. It's like, yo, let me tell you something, B. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no motherfucking manpower, don't be talking none of that stupid shit. Them police will roll up on your ass. Them feds will come over your house with the microwave gun and fry your ass. Your ass be looking like a McDonald's goddamn chicken nugget by the time they done with your ass. Okay? You fuck around this stupid shit. Okay, let me see here. The Machiavellian mindset, the brother states, is if he's not mistaken, is focusing on your goals and not get distracted by anyone or anything that doesn't benefit you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you want to, I mean, it could turn into a very cold, singular existence, but every casket is singular, well, at least the modern ones are. They used to have caskets back in the days. If a whole family would die, they'd put all 3, 4 of you motherfuckers in the same casket. You know what I'm saying? But you're born by yourself, you die by yourself, is what the rule is. And you can't expect nobody out here to be helping you. It's very crazy. when you look at a lot of these videos that's on, the TikTok and whatnot of individuals getting locked up and acting like they're all tough guy with the police. And then when the police grab that wrist and twist that arm, them niggas get to screaming for help. Them niggas get to thinking they gonna call the police to stop the police, nigga, because ain't nobody here to help you, nigga, and you ain't the tough guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the tough guy. Who wants to be a fucking tough guy? You understand? Violence interrupts money. You understand what I'm saying? That's all there is to it. And when you up here in your 30s and 40s, nigga, you got this situation where, even in your 20s, we see it happening with individuals in their teens. You make the wrong decision, my nigga. It could take 20, 30, 40 years or your life to get out of that decision. One wrong decision. So you have to be very precise about who you're dealing with. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't fuck with people with specific type of diets. If you're not studious, and usually if you haven't been studious during the whole course of your life on your own willpower, I'm not fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as a nigga say like, I'm like you or some shit, it's like, dog, I don't fuck with that admiration line. When fans come around you and they looking at you with the big wide eyes and shit, and they got you in this glorification space in their brain, they see you and then they jealous of you and then they want to destroy you. And bro, all of these things are not a mandatory for existence. You can live a very relaxed existence and you can make millions and billions of dollars living a relaxed existence. I don't have to be hyped for you, nigga. I don't got no anxiety in my brain on how I operate and move, nigga. If you got glitches in your decision making, that's your motherfucking problem. That ain't my goddamn problem. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, loneliness is, there's nothing wrong with being lonely. Like a lot of people say, oh yeah, you choosing money over people, you're gonna be lonely, and you can't buy happiness. And I'm gonna have to use the words of my nigga Dan Pena, who was on the song Tax Evasion. If you think you can't buy happiness, you're shopping in the wrong locations. Okay. Because let me tell you the happiness that happens when niggas get money. Let me show you what happens. You hear all these grand stories like the founder and all of this other shit, right? Let me show you something. By the time a motherfucker is going through all the trial and errors and the mishaps and the arguments and have hopped over all the hurdles, and the business collapsed and had to revive the business, and you didn't get the loan, then you got the loan, then the loan got blown, all those type of things that happen during the course of developing something sound, and you lose people, and people didn't have the faith inside the situation, because usually what happens is a jealousy that they don't have the psyche to develop a plan. See, people will get jealous of you because you know how to design a plan, and then you have also included them in the plan with them having specific responsibilities to carry out, and then they'll get mad at you that you included them in the plan. You see what I'm saying? And then they'll keep it quiet, they'll keep it straight faced, and they'll make sure that you don't see any type of emotion on what they're thinking, what they're truly thinking. So then they'll take on the plan, and then they'll start fumbling the ball and fucking it up and arguing with you, and they're doing it on purpose because they didn't want to see you in any line of succession. The majority of poverty people, misery loves company, and they want to stay on that layer. And when it comes to native people, the majority of natives are really scared of money, and they don't really know what to do with money, and they think that they're going to be attacked once they get money. You know what I'm saying? When your money is in the bank, nigga, ain't nobody attacking you. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to watch out with those mentalities with people, because a lot of people, yeah, like they all involved. Them motherfuckers don't really be involved. If you want something done right, do it your goddamn self. Is how the shit works. Don't be trying to extend out to another motherfucker, because this game is called pay for play. And what happens, even in the pay for play realm, shit gets fucked up. And I'll tell you why. Because they don't have their heart involved. when you pay for things for people to do it, they usually are, unless you're dealing with a corporation that has sound, production materials and manufacturing and distribution and all of that type of thing, and all of that's written in contracts and all of that, then you're gonna come out with, good product. That's how the Kicked Out of Heaven got produced the way it came. Okay, is because I went to a corporation that fucking produces books, okay, and they can do it on this layer with this type of color and all of this, and everything is beautiful. Okay, so if they're not on that level and they're doing shit out of their garage, don't put shit up in their motherfucking hand, man, because niggas got a lot of emotions that they're gonna involve into the shit. They're gonna be jealous at the fact that you produced something and they wasn't able to do it. You know what I'm saying? So just stay away from that space. Stay away from that space. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what happened with the collapse of the conscious movement. Where is anybody producing anything? The majority of products that I've seen produced out of the conscious movement, even including Dr. CB, was some herbs, nigga, herbs and some soap, some black soap, some incense, nigga. I could go get from a little Muslim store down the street and shit. I go to the hood and buy that shit. Buy that shit at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing that niggas. I remember nigga came out with some chakra lotion. You know, yeah, niggas be selling creams and shit, Negro Nubian cream, to give you the extra S curl that you need for your jury. You understand? Fuck out of here, nigga. Like, dog, I don't, no. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I can't do it, B. You better watch out who you fuck with, and the whole conscious community, it was a failure. Like I said, I'll never teach that shit to my children. My son Hannibal, he's already reading books on the stock market. My son Master, I sat down with him and we had a whole 2-3 hour discussion last night on how business operates and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because that is the bottom line. The bottom line is the dollar that you attain. It is not no fucking lovey-dovey connection with no fucking retard over no fucking hotep cake. Okay, let's keep it clear. That's why, I developed the moneyreligionlocals.com. Y'all go there if you want to. That's up to you. But just like a couple of the individuals that's in the comments right now, we discuss big money. We discuss what we can do in the stock market. We discuss what we can do with the sports book. And a lot of people be tripping on those two lanes, but those are the two lanes that are more self-reliant, self-sufficient, and where you can get humongous amounts of dollars in less than an hour without anybody else involved. You see what I'm saying? Niggas want to get a lot of people involved because they're still in slave ship mentality. You see what I'm saying? So when you see Mob Deep and all of these niggas get up on the fucking stage, what do you see? A humongous ass slave ship of niggas. You know what I'm saying? You go to a fucking local black restaurant and shit, you see a big slave ship of niggas, and half of them can't get your shit right. I don't even go to soul food restaurants, B, because I don't eat no fucking shrimp and crab, nigga. I don't eat the fucking garbage, nigga. I don't eat the lobster fat back, nigga. I don't eat none of that shit. Okay, that's why nigga's skin is clear. You understand? That's why my eyes are clear, nigga. I don't eat none of that fucking garbage. You know what I'm saying? That shit is garbage, and if you want to consume garbage, you will do so on your own. You understand? I'm not partaking because we black, we bliggity black. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Fuck what you talking about and what you do. I'm cool being by myself in the solo. Been doing it for years. And the only reason it being is because I've had a multitude of experiences with niggas that Yo, okay, there we go. Nah, it was some shit fucked up. See, they be trying to fuck a nigga up, B. But yeah, no, we good now. Y'all hear me now, right? I just fixed the shit. You should hear me now, right? Yo, yeah, it's coming through. Okay, y'all hear me now. Okay, good. So yeah, as I was saying, sorry about that little mishap, but as I was saying, when it comes down to business, and all the people that failed you or all the people that weren't able to be there when you needed them, that's why it's such a relaxation when you get your money. When your money falls through, it's all for you because you stayed studious, you stayed down, and you saw a vision, and the vision paid out. And then you have the relaxation, and the nigga is comfortable with not having a bunch of idiots around them because it's obvious that you were right from the get go, and that's why you got the payout and nobody else got the payout. So never think, when the poverty stricken mind says things of the nature of, oh, you're gonna have all that money can't buy no happiness and money can't buy love and da, 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 and all this other shit. Yes, it does. It's very comfortable. You understand but you have to be very well. You have to be experienced to get to that point. Like I stated earlier, a lot of natives are very scared of money. And they're scared of what the demands and the responsibilities that come with that. And also they're scared of the so-called social defamation that might happen if you fail with your money. And all your money gets ate up. You see what I'm saying? So, and these situations do occur. You know what I'm saying? It's written all throughout history. But who the fuck cares about a nigga's judgment? See, that's what I'm saying. Once you erase it in your mind on who really has the position to cast judgment, then things get a lot more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, in my mind, women really don't got no place to be doing no judgment on no niggas about a goddamn thing. Because you don't produce, you don't provide. Your judgment is just fucking hot air coming out your fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to my shorty that I'm waking up to or the shorty that's in my life, I'll consider that because obviously she has an educated opinion and we'll be going over whatever I'm developing and, put some bells and whistles on top of it that brings out the balance of masculine and feminine energy, and things are beautiful. That's why you hear those songs with women on my songs, is because we're balancing out an element and we're making things beautiful. You hear that on every song that I got a female on. You dig what I'm saying? So, there is a position there, but those are for those who know you. Those are for those who are involved in the art. Besides that, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about what your judgment call is. You dig what I'm saying? And niggas out here think they got judgment call or who the OG and we gonna run the fade. And it's like, nigga, you niggas have no power nowhere on the planet. Therefore, you have no judgment call on me or what I do or say and how I operate, my nigga. You dig what I'm saying? None of these niggas in this rap game got any power of any judgment call any goddamn where. Half them niggas can't keep they fucking woman. They getting locked up for domestic violence. They getting locked up about some goddamn booty. They getting locked up about some motherfucking nigga. What? And nigga, you losers? Because when you get locked up, in essence, you lost. You got caught. Is the fucking point. And it happens to everybody. And I'm not above the program. You dig what I'm saying? Let's keep it clear. I'm not sitting up here presenting myself as if I got immunity or anything like that. You dig what I'm saying? Because man, situations can spiral out of control. Do you understand? And that happens. So I just wanted to put that out here. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared of the money, man, and don't be listening to nobody and what the fuck they say. When you listen to somebody's opinion, you better consider their position in life before they have an opinion about a goddamn thing. It's just like when you look at pictures of baddies on the internet. You'll see a picture of a baddie in Brazil. You'll see a picture of this baddie girl, this baddie Zulu girl with her tits out with some beads and shit. And look at the background. Your shit is squalor conditions. And that's what that pussy creates. It creates retarded motherfuckers that live in squalid conditions and only have the intelligence to maintain squalid, fucked up conditions. Do you understand? So they don't have any intelligence to never settle for less and to always demand greatness. You dig what I'm saying? And to find the sources of that greatness. You see what I'm saying? They don't do that. They are comfortable with their bum position, and they will stay in that position. You dig what I'm saying? And we see this across the board. It was all in the conscious community. You dig what I'm saying? You know, niggas up here want to sell you jewelry with copper wire, and even me, I made some jewelry and sold the shit. I still got jewelry available for sale right now, but that's a business I already passed on to one of my sons. You dig what I'm saying? So they're organizing that and getting that all together for their own dollars. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with me now. You see what I'm saying? You pass the business on. You develop a business. You pass the business on. Hot potato. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. A business is hot potato. You don't have any sentimental connection with none of this shit out here in this fucking world, because it will backfire on you. It will stab you in the back. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's the whole problem with being a leader, because when you're a leader, you get stabbed in the back by the follower. You see how that works? The follower stabs the leader in the back. You see what I'm saying? Because that's all you see is his back. He is leading and you are following. You see how that works? The cant language is all up in this shit, and niggas don't even see how the words really work. You know what I'm saying? And what the destruction of morality, or the immorality that is inside the words, okay, that activates and operates on everybody. Like, for instance, who coined the term the conscious movement or the conscious community? Who coined that term? You know, we need to study that. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, it's just an ugly situation. It's an ugly situation for everybody. You know, and get to the money, because that's the only thing that's left. The money religion is the only thing that's left. You know, and understand the civilization that you're in. I've actually put forth the curriculum so you could understand what's attacking you in your environment, so it could be a lot more easier to get to the money. You understand? Because the only way we could do this shit is off business, my dog. There is no other line. There is no conscious community. I'll never enforce my sons to learn anything from any one of these so-called black scholars or whatever the fuck. I'll never do that shit, nigga. Because they lost. You can't even tell me where they are right now. The ones that are alive, they lost. They're hiding their face. It is a great embarrassment. You understand? And we just might as well call it for what it is. Stop trying to fucking bite your bottom lip and hope that it isn't what it is, and call it for what it is, and then we progress on to the next layer. You see what I'm saying? And that's the only way you could do that shit. You know? I don't worship shit, nigga. I don't fucking pop my champagne bottles too early on nothing. Fuck that. You know? I don't do none of that. You know, and I don't expect nobody to do it with me. Straight up. You know, push what you like pertaining to the information I put out here. I put out good music so niggas wouldn't have their ears and their soul violated by all of this dumbass shit going on behind the scenes, which we see now. And you might as well say that the majority of them are involved, which is there's a lot of information comes out that that corroborates everything that I'm saying. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, don't be listening to these niggas about, oh, nigga, don't be fucking on those snow bunnies. Nigga, fuck on all the snow bunnies in the world. Who gives a fuck, nigga? We dominate. You dominate all cultures, nigga. Go get you some Lao Mein. Go get you some Japanese. Go get you some of everything. Who gives a fuck, nigga? Neapolitan ice cream in this motherfucker. Okay, fuck what a nigga talking about. What type of bitch ass nigga worried about who a nigga fucking on? What type of weird ass shit? No, what is that? What's on your mind? You got my dick on your forehead, bitch ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, a nigga need to get his shit checked. You dig what I'm saying? Don't be cursing the dead. Don't be out here cursing no motherfucking dead, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the dead breathe, because that is also a gate that you will one day have to also walk through. You know what I'm saying? So we keep a respect line right there. You dig what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, you know. So watch out who you're listening to. Watch out who you want to place your faith in. Place your faith in the man in the mirror before you get online and try to find one of these dweeb ass niggas, and you fucking placing your faith in them, and you don't know what this nigga doing behind closed doors. You know, and that's just the reality to the situation. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is what it is, man. I definitely wanted to talk about it. You know, the Moors collapsed it, the scholars collapsed it, the audience collapsed it, There is no more conscious community. The conscious movement is gone. You understand? A lot of niggas are losing their mind because they thought they were going to be able to survive off said scenario, whether it would be popularity or finances. They thought that they were going to get some type of fodder that they were going to be able to survive off of. And that didn't happen. So you see a lot of them crashing out. You'll see a lot of individuals who were running around here 5-6 years ago talking about they were a Garveyite or they were part of this group and they were part of that group and they were trying to push their philosophy down everybody else's motherfucking throat and didn't know it wasn't nobody, taking your shit or taking you serious. And now that your situation has collapsed, it looks very embarrassing and you can't handle the embarrassment because you thought you had an immortal situation operating and it wasn't going to last into infinity and beyond. Okay. And let's talk about that real quick before I get up out of here. The East Coast fire, is it natural or not? I don't know. I don't think it's natural. I don't think the fire on the East Coast is natural. I don't think the LA fire is natural. I don't think the fire that happened on Maui was natural, but that's not the point. The point is what is the people's response to it? And are we going to be able to find the culprit who's doing all of this shit? No. The people's response are just sitting there watching it on the TV and change the fucking channel. You know what I'm saying? Oh, honey, isn't it terrible what's going on in South Carolina? The whole state is burning down. Pass me the mashed potatoes, please. It's just terrible what's going on in South Africa. It's so terrible what's going on in Germany. It's so terrible what's going on in the middle of Louisiana, where there's towns down in Louisiana that looks like the middle of Zimbabwe, Africa, nigga. Did you know that? You know what I'm saying? What's all the shit that's going on in Seattle? There's whores on the street. What are we going to do? Oh, there's crack pipes on the fucking ground in Philadelphia, and there's bums in the street with heroin needles hanging out of their arm. And oh my God, have you seen what Skid Row looks like in Los Angeles? Oh, and in San Diego, the bums are shitting everywhere. You might step in human feces because there's bums there. What are we going to do? You see what I'm saying? The human ain't gonna do shit. That's the whole point of it. You let people control you. You think you're looking for help all the goddamn time. Help me, help. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you think is important. You see what I'm saying? And to get help and to be sensitive and, make sure that your daughter grabs her little fucking stuffed animal toy, and we can make it to the mothership, nigga, please. There's a million. Did you see what's going on in Ukraine? Them niggas is out there. The soldiers is driving around in the streets of Ukraine, kidnapping men and fucking turning them into soldiers on purpose, and they gotta go to the front line. And then supposedly Zelensky gonna come out here talking about, the American children, the American men and women have to come and fight in Ukraine. We ain't fighting for shit. You niggas is fucking crazy. Fires are everywhere in Alabama all of a sudden. Yeah, nigga, we will laser your ass from the moon because we can. Do you understand? And that's all that's going to be done is a fucking video, just like me putting up a video. And we're not doing anything about it because nothing is serious. Why are you so serious? Why are you so mannish? Girls be saying to me, it's like, motherfucker, what you want me to be, womanish or some shit, nigga? The fuck is you talking about? I'm serious because I understand on your planet, you think the black male is just a fucking punching bag for any goddamn body. You lost your fucking mind. Okay? So fuck your female-centered socialism. Fuck all of that. Fuck your European centered socialism. Fuck all of that. Like I told you niggas, Trump was finna write a check, and that's exactly what's about to occur. So get your bank accounts ready. Go ahead and file your taxes. Get ready to receive some money because he's gonna write a check. Oh yeah, and the Pope, you can walk up out your bed. You can get up out your bed, Pope. But for the rest of your fucking days, what you're going to do is you are going to destroy and you are going to bring proper punishment to all of these fucking weirdo child molesting ass priests that's all up underneath your wing, nigga. You understand? That's what you will do until your dying breath. You understand? But for right now, you can get up out your fucking bed with all your lung problems and shit. There's no more of that. Yeah, get up out the fucking bed and do what the fuck you supposed to do and clean up these issues, nigga, that's worldwide with your little fucking pervert weirdos everywhere, nigga. And that's probably why Trump need to put brothels back in place, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these broads want to get bought anyways. It's all over the internet. They want to get bought. They want to get purchased. Don't you see what women are telling you? That they want to get bought and purchased? You know, they want to get bought and purchased and thrown on the fucking table and get diced up by Edward Scissorhands and get fucking, get glue stuffed up in their fucking tits and ass cheeks. That's what they want. That's what they're telling you. You don't know how to read it appropriately? That's what they're telling you, that they want to be purchased. You understand? So let's purchase them. What the fuck is wrong with us? Are we comprehending correctly as men, or are we listening to the bitch nigga too much? We listening to the weak motherfucker who has no conquering underneath his belt. You understand? So don't listen to no bitch ass nigga, man. Listen to these fucking dweebs out here, man. But hey, yo, I got some shit I got to tend to, so I got to get the fuck up out of here. I definitely appreciate y'all spending y'all time with me today. My nigga, yeah, well, I'm gonna hit your line anyways. So, yeah, appreciate you coming through. Go cop the Kicked Out of Heaven if you want to learn what's going on with this world right now and who's controlling it and how you also need to attain said ferociousness to survive. Do you understand me? It's Kicked Out of Heaven, The Untold History of the White Races, Volume 1, 2, and 3, by me, Keenan Booker, The Black Man's Bible, The God 720, The Ethereal Law, The God 720, and, you get the 4 ebooks, which is Real Nigga Etiquette, The God 720, and then you have Real Nigga Etiquette, the VooDoo edition, which is the GAD 720. Never forget, GAD Real is here. You understand? And then we have the Encyclopedia on the Alchemy of Women, Volume 1 and Volume 2 by Keenan Booker. You understand me? You cop them all right now for $100 and it shows up immediately. Okay, you dig what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate y'all spending y'all time with me today. Go ahead and put this into some serious thought. If you got any questions, write them down. We'll check them out tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. You be there as well. And I'm out this biatch. Peace.
La paix de Dieu, la paix des lois, la paix de tout système qui engage. Wamba 72, tout Dieu de Afrique, des Caraïbes, servi 72, des absents de protection sans qui tomber, esprit sage changé. Tout imité, tout instigé, perpétré, yo tout comprendre mot ça yo. God a vinn prendre. Dormi bien. Nepsi Hosso. Dormi bien. Tout esprit qui est en bataille.
Peace and salutations for the times of tribulations. On the grind we never wait and shine the line on any nigga hesitating. Is it resignating yet? Better be careful where you're placing your bets or where them Stacey Adams step. In a puddle of quicksand, and when it comes to the bubble, I got Bisquick hands. I can't kick cans, my ounce in it. Your boy never fumble when it comes to the scrimmage. Mumble to the police and make them wonder who did it. The method to the madness. Weapons kept my pants sagging, diamonds kept me bragging. Mortuary toe tagging, what it was. Cause niggas only get angry about what they love. Let the doves cry, go above and beyond when the slugs fly. Let bygones be bygones, I ride along high. I just gotta survive and make it to the greatest. While they underestimate his green paper come from future papers. Straight out of the sewer, the truest anti-loser that ever grew up from the manure. A dandelion with a handy iron, pyromaniac firing. Sleep when you rest in peace, cause these streets are sick and tired. We eat with the devil's pork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. We eat eat with the devil's pork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. We eat with the devil's pork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. We eat with the devil's pork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. Shouts out to my nigga Nipsey Hussle. I see his face when I make a Ouija board out of my whiskey bubbles. BG never gave a fuck about getting in trouble. When your mind whispers in your ear that no one loves you, don't trust fools, better bust through. Duct tape on the handle of a dirty 32. Objects appear bigger in the rear view. Get a preview of your life before your lights turn to night. We start with a crocodile's bite. Just because of my plight, my bitch gave me some Chuck Taylors. Nigga don't need no favors. Spit in the face of the majors. They wonder how I'm getting this paper. Mind your business. They wanna be a witness these days until the innocent bystanders get sprayed. Lazy ass citizens in the gangster way, trying to tweet about the game we play. It's the concrete these 2 feet gon' stay. I'm solo mobbing in a 2-seater Chevrolet. We eat with the devil's pork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. We eat with the devil's pork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. We eat with the devil's pork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. We eat with the devil's pork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. Trying to get a homestead before they gone dead. Youngsters want bread, so shells spread like poisonous lead. That's well said, but enough of the explaining. The tough ain't complaining. A diamond in the rough that got stuck in the drainage. Do it for the love, don't be worried about your payments. Your wealth is your wealth, and that cancer ain't playing. So when the day comes, nigga, who gon' make arrangements? The bitch you ain't married, or the rich who ain't sharing, or your fans that's comparing you to another. A mic's a hot knife, and your life is the butter. So when you speak to God at night, please don't stutter. Just keep me in your prayers. There's many levels and layers, and tricky devils and players, whether minor or major. We've been through it all. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. The older we grow, we memorizing the law. And if this is Shark Tank, I'm Spielberg making jaws. Iceberg that will melt for y'all. Ain't nobody gonna be there for your becking and call. And you got them addictions, watch out for withdrawal. Ain't no promise for tomorrow, so praise yesterday. Things just ain't the same, but who is to blame? With no rules to the game, a bunch of fools in the way that didn't study the craft. You lucky to last if you making it past the muddy water bath, the ugly aftermath, the dummy that wants to crash. Your ops wanna blast. I came back from the future, it didn't turn into ash. Ain't no love in hip hop, but you part of the cast. Die hard for the laughs. Metaphors just gonna make you a smart ass. And I'm the brave heart wearing Jason's mask.